They are about to text you, and your entire life with your specific person is about to change overnight, and you only have to do one thing, and that is become an actor or actress. And not as in going out and actually becoming a star of a movie, although you can, but we're gonna make you the star of your own movie right now. And this is the role of you being in a relationship with your specific person. So the casting call is out, and your reality has given you the opportunity of a lifetime. You get to perform the role you've always wanted to and live it out. And all you have to do is show up and act as if you've already secured it. So obviously we know with the law of assumption, we need to assume and act as if we are already with our specific person. And what better way to do this than to become an actor or actress that is already living it? So what I want you to do right now is to begin thinking of your role. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, when you act this out, your specific person is going to reach out to you, and you will see your entire reality, your entire life with your specific person change instantly. So thinking of this role, what do you do? How do you think? How do you act? How do you speak with other people? And how do you interact with your life and environment as it is right now as this new individual? What we are basically doing is method acting. So we're acting as if. You need to conform and take the entire state of the version of yourself that is already with your specific person. So again, thinking, how does this person think? What does this person do? What do they believe? How do they interact with their reality? We need to start acting and becoming that right now. We're not going to wait. We're not going to wait till tomorrow, next week. We're going to do it in this moment so you can see the results for yourself. We are going to fully immerse ourselves in this role. What I want you to do is actually act as if there is a camera crew following you around everywhere you go. You need to stay in character the entire time. And so when creating this character, you are going to start experiencing and seeing in your reality a shift that aligns with this individual. So basically, you acting as the person who's already with your specific person, your reality must mirror it back. Because again, I want you to imagine everything around you as a mirror. A mirror constantly reflects who you are. So if you become someone who is pursued, chased, desired, and constantly communicated with their specific person, that's what you're going to see your reality begin to show you. First, before we dive in too much, I want you to start thinking about your character. So we're going to start with the costume. So what does your character wear? You being the wifey or you being married to your specific person, what does that individual wear? And as you begin your day, pick an outfit that matches your character. And gentle side reminder, you only have to do this for 24 hours in order to start seeing results. So included with the costume design and being the actor and the character, I want you to act as the director. So what scenes and what sets are you encountering? What other characters are in your reality? How does your character interact with the other characters all around you? Also, what is the audience seeing? If you were to come from an objective state outside of you, would you believe your character, or would you think they're just acting as if? When you think from this outside perspective, it makes everything align perfectly, because then you begin to realize or see more of how you may not be acting as the individual that's already in your end state. Because as you begin to see from the audience perspective, it's going to make sense why manifestation is actually currently working in this moment. We are constantly reflecting the reality that we are being. So if in this current moment, you're not seeing your specific person show up in the way you want, remember, it's just because we're in the actor, actress, or character of being single, and that's the only reason. Also think of backstage preparations. Does your character need to do anything behind the scenes in order to get into character? Do you need to do affirmations or visualizations? Do you need to write a script of how you're interacting with other characters? Write that out and complete any backstage work. Again, your costume is a backstage work. How would you think? How would you act? Maybe you need to write it out. Maybe you need to really get into this method acting and think, how do I act as the version of myself that is with my specific person? And again, I want you to remember, as you begin to act this out, your reality switches. You will begin to immediately see how other people view you differently. Instead of people seeing you and asking you, when are you going to get married or when are you going to get into the relationship, they're going to start seeing you as someone who already is, and they're going to ask you for relationship advice. You're going to see people around you begin to compliment you, to basically support your own self-concept. That is going to be something you are going to instantly see a shift in. And as always, if you begin to act as this actor or actress and other people around you are not totally reflecting or showing you, or I guess supporting your character, that's okay, because an actor never breaks character. And if you're sitting through this video thinking, I still don't get how this is going to change my reality, remember, law of assumption is act as if. And I'll give you a few different reasons in which this is going to change your reality and exactly why we need to start implementing this right here and right now. And the first thing is going to be mirror neurons. So remember, when you act in a certain way, your reality reflects that. And there's actually something called mirroring. And that is when you begin to act as an individual or act in a state, you begin to receive everything that individual or that state is. So even right now, if you were really confused on how you would act in your end, you can just imagine or think of someone else you feel as someone who really exhibits the sense of being a wifey or being a husband or being in a relationship or being pursued. Think about that individual, and if you mirror them, everything they're thinking, everything they're doing, the way that they are, the way of their beliefs, then you must then receive and exhibit and experience exactly what they are. So basically, if you take or mirror someone who's in the end state, you're going to get the same exact thing with your specific person, because it all has to do with the nature or the naturalness and the habituality of living as if. Because right now, we are just in a state, right? You feel and think as if your character that you're playing, because you are playing a character right now, whether it's the character you want to play or not, the more you play this character, the more comfortable it is. It's like you are an actor or actress that has played this character every night on Broadway for the past 18 years. And so when we begin to act or try to do something different, it sometimes starts with an uncomfortability. There's new lines, there's new costumes, there's new interactions with other characters. But this is okay, because as you do this, your mirror neurons begin working, and basically your mind begins to automatically act as this individual, which in turn automatically and naturally brings to you everything that it consists of. So remember, in law of assumption, we're never changing anything outside of us. We're always changing ourselves, and this results in the change happening outside of us. As well as this, it begins to change our own self-image or our own self-perception. So you will no longer identify as someone who is single. When people talk or complain about being single, it's not going to make any sense to you. And again, these are the changes that cause results in your reality. And as always, I'll give you an example of how this can change right here and right now. Just be in this character for 24 hours and you're going to see the results for yourself. But let me give you a little example from a coaching session. So here's what someone commented on one of my videos. So they wrote, PS, because they were talking about something else. I bought your course on manifesting a specific person, and just after day 1 of practicing the meditation of reclaiming my power as the co-creator and oneness with God, the ultimate creator, my specific person out of nowhere said, can we just restart our relationship after months of rocky, non-committed communication? One day of getting into this power and understanding that you can create and be whoever you want at any given time, one day, and they saw their specific person completely flip and completely switch. And this is the power that you hold right here, right now. And so with all of this, so acting as your character today is going to be so amazing that you're going to need, I think, an encore performance. And the way I want you to think about it is each new day is this encore performance. Your reality wants to bring you exactly what you want. So if you want to be with your specific person, then they're thinking encore. Your specific person wants to stay in your life. Your specific person wants to care for you, wants to pursue you, wants to chase you. They are begging for an encore. So really think about this and dive into this idea, because it can be absolutely life-changing. You're going to be the one commenting in the comments, that same success story with your own specific person. As well as this, remember, for all of my members, we are doing a 30-day challenge taking you from wherever you're at to your specific person by next month. And if you want to hop in, just click the link in the description, because this idea was so, I think it is such a great way to change your reality overnight and quantum leap to what you want, that I think in my live today, because for my members, we're going live every day for the 30 days, I'm going to go way more into detail of this, and we're going to construct your own character. So today I'll be live at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, but if this is after the fact and you're watching this later, that's okay. You can still jump back into every single video we do. But as always, if you are watching this video, you are a subscriber, and definitely if you remember, I am manifesting for you. You're in this video, so everything with your specific person has to work out. It must align in the exact way that you want, and I am making sure of it. So if you are a member, you're a subscriber, whatever, if you have any thoughts, worries, or fears, every single step of the way, just hand them over to me. I'll take care of them. You're going to hop back into our video. And if you remember, we're just going to hop back into our live the next day, completely evaporate them. There's absolutely nothing to worry about with this manifestation. Let me know if you do have any questions or comments about this idea down below. Remember, you can also reach out to me on my website at kyleaugustcoaching.com. That's if you wanted to send me a personal question, a personal thought, a personal success, anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'm so excited to see the successes that you get with this idea. And for all my members, I'll see you at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And remember to join the group WhatsApp chat, because I'm always sending the link to the new live, and everybody in there talks about their successes, their questions, their thoughts, their worries, everything, and everyone has your back. And I posted a link in the member section. So as soon as you join, make sure to hop into that. I'll see all my members live later. And for everyone else, I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.